The drama coming out of Paris is never ending this year. Kylian Mbappe has stirred up a storm when French publications started suggesting that he could find his way out of Paris less than 6 months after signing his new multi-billion-dollar deal. Supposedly, Mbappe felt that having 3 big names in the same team would lead to more problems than it would solve. So, what is the soap opera that's been brewing behind the scenes at Paris? Stick around to the end of the video to find out. Kylian Mbappe's relationship with Neymar has taken a massive plunge over the past 2 seasons. Once, they would describe each other as brothers, and now they can't even see eye to eye. In last weekend's win over Marseille, Mbappe assisted Neymar for the first time in over 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. Messi and Neymar have both heavily contributed to Mbappe's goal tally in that time period. But it has become increasingly apparent that Mbappe is preferring to shoot at goal himself rather than finding his teammates in better positions. The 1-0 win was only there because of the growing distrust between PSG's star men. Messi and Neymar have interlinked brilliantly game after game this season, and even given Mbappe many assists. But when it comes to returning the favour in similar positions, Mbappe prefers to shoot. And if he doesn't shoot, he would certainly be happier assisting Messi over Neymar. Mbappe has become increasingly frustrated with his Brazilian teammate. So much so that even when PSG scored 21 goals in their first 5 games of the new season, few felt like Christophe Galtier's team was going to be real challengers in the Champions League this year. Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi and Neymar Jr. have all been in scintillating form since the year started, racing off the start line and have not looked back. However, all the good work at PSG could come crashing down if this drama behind the scenes continues to fester. Hi guys, and welcome to Football Talk, where we bring you all the latest news from the world of football. Today, we'll be looking at the Parisian outfit with the most star-studded squad in all of Europe, and the internal groupings that have started forming in the team. Surprisingly, after years of petulance on Neymar's part, this year it's Mbappe that looks like the prima donna diva and not Neymar. Some might even go so far as to suggest that Neymar is the one that looks more mature coming out of this entire squabble. Mbappe, remember, is still just 23 and playing with Lionel Messi, arguably the greatest player of all time, and Neymar, who's almost certainly the 3rd best player of the past decade. And if not the 3rd best, he's certainly in most people's top 5. Somehow, Mbappe at his age has started threatening 2 players that have already won everything there is to win at club level. His attitude has seen his star fall off with many pundits, fans and players alike, feeling like Mbappe has been overshadowed by his more illustrious teammates this year, but also a certain Norwegian robot in the form of Erling Haaland. If Mbappe wants to regain his reputation as one of the most fearsome strikers on the planet, something has to change at PSG. So what's been happening this season? Why has Mbappe suddenly thrown out all the toys and kicked up a tantrum? Well, it goes back to this summer and the contract negotiations that happened between PSG and Mbappe. For one, allegedly Mbappe wanted Zidane as PSG manager, not Galtier. He also wanted PSG to be set up more as an aggressive pressing side, similar to Manchester City and Liverpool, rather than a team reliant on its stars to create magical moments out of nothing. Secondly, one of the agreements was to let Neymar leave and keep Lionel Messi on the team. Mbappe was fed up of having Neymar as a teammate and wanted him out. Thirdly, and I honestly feel validated here personally, but he demanded that PSG buy a number 9 to play up front, similar to the absolute beast of a man that Olivier Giroud is, and also the Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema at Madrid. Mbappe has started a civil war at PSG, with most of the South American and Spanish-speaking contingent fed up with the dispute and are backing Neymar in this feud. Mbappe's demands of removing Neymar from the team in a season with the World Cup looming in December was outrageous. Neymar refused to go into a World Cup year with such uncertainty and has come out like a man determined to silence his doubters. He's been PSG's best player this year, and his presence and connection with Lionel Messi has already led to many devastating goals. Neymar, to his credit, has also remained silent during this entire episode, choosing instead to let his playing do the talking. He's been mature and level-headed, and you'd never thought you could say that about him in recent history. Lastly, on to the point about how Mbappe wanted PSG to sign a number 9. It all started with an Instagram post, where he made it clear his best form came when playing with a number 9 to occupy defences. Mbappe thinks that his best position is playing down the wing or right behind a target forward, with the ability to lead the press against the opposition defence. Simply put, the responsibility of being the sole striker, with the attention of two defenders on him constantly, trying to outmuscle him and stick to him, is limiting Mbappe. He's a runner who likes to play with his face towards goal, getting in space on the flanks where he can use his devastating pace to petrify defences. The ability to bounce the ball off a man or play a quick 1-2 with a central striker leading the line and keeping the defender's attention. Mbappe is much more devastating as he can truly explode and use his extraordinary ability to get goals. His behaviour has led to comments from legendary French striker Thierry Henry, saying that what matters most in football is the team and helping it to perform well. He detested playing out on the left wing for Barcelona, but he did it for the team and it helped them win trophies. Should Mbappe's ego go unchecked like this, which team would really want him? Real Madrid have made it clear that they want Mbappe to regret not joining them when they came for him. There's a further debate looming over Mbappe's rivalry with a certain Erling Haaland, with Haaland's performances in the Premier League and the Champions League earning him plaudits from all over the footballing world. A lot of football fans are now favouring Haaland over Mbappe in the question for football's biggest star. Mbappe has to decide whether he's ready to sacrifice himself to help Lionel Messi and Neymar Jr. play alongside him, or will this bitter feud result in him leaving? And if he does choose to leave, he might just have to repeat the heroics from his 2018 World Cup performances to silence his naysayers once and for all. What do you think about the feud building at PSG? Leave your thoughts below.